Hey, what is up, guys? This is rant 264 back again with another video for you guys. And today I'm going over a work in progress build of the BFG 9000 from Doom. Now, as you can see, it's basically cardboard and duct tape. And I'll kind of go over some of the key details and features and hopefully be able to show it to you guys. Now, this thing is huge. That's my Master Chief helmet sitting on top of it. So this thing is huge. So I will stand over here to hopefully be able to show you guys the size of this helmet and the size of this gun. I mean, this thing is huge. It's got to be at least 4 foot, if not longer. It's probably almost closer to 5. I could be wrong though, I haven't measured it yet. Actually, I have measuring tape right here. And it is 43 inches. Actually, pretty close to 40. I was a little wrong. So yeah, this thing is almost 4 foot. It is huge. So, the main detailing is, I hope to the good Lord that this is a frame. So most of the size and the detail I was really going for is kind of that stocky look of the BFG. It's very, I guess not stock, very cubic look of the BFG. And I feel like I nailed it. Now granted, I just kind of got this box and put another box over here. But to really get that shape in a reasonable size, I actually had to cut off the end of this over here to really make it actually work. And then I had to add this kind of dinky looking strap. But the main thing is getting kind of that forward shot of the BFG, having the cannon over here and then the body over here. And I know it's kind of weird, but it's actually not too unwieldy. And that shot right there, while you're looking down the barrel, was really what I was going after. And obviously it's not painted yet, but I think once it is painted, it will look quite nice. Granted, I'm not any professional. I just kind of like doing this as a fun little hobby. So this is the BFG itself. It's pretty cool. Yeah, as you can see, I duct taped a Nerf gun in there to give it a trigger that you can actually pull, and it feels like a trigger. And on top, we have this little detail right here that I plan on taking off and painting it green. And then over here on the sides, this needs to be painted green. This I'm thinking of painting it red and green. And over here, green and red. And the base color of the body is going to be gray, and the front of it is going to be painted black, and on the inside it's going to be painted green to give that illusion that it's charged up with energy. So I think it's pretty cool. So I'm going to do my best attempt to show you guys me actually wielding it, kinda. So I'm going to move the camera back, and it is at its height, and hopefully this gets into frame. Put this on just because I think it looks cool. This is it. I hope you guys are able to see most of it. But it's actually not too bad. Granted, it's mostly cardboard, but it's actually got a decent amount of weight to it. So yeah, it's not completely lightweight, honestly. But I think that has to do with more just the size of the weapon itself. It is huge, and I'm glad I made it really huge. But I think just this alone, I mean, granted it's not perfect right now, but I bet once this is finished, This could almost compete with the movie prop they used in Doom Annihilation. I think I have an inner feeling that I feel Doom as a movie concept can work, theoretically. Something like Commando works. Granted, the whole movie isn't a one giant action scene, but that final action scene, if you replaced the landscape with Mars, and replaced all the enemies with imps, and you replaced Arnold Schwarzenegger with the Doomslayer, I think it would work. I think the problems both Doom movies run into is they're trying to copy Alien and Predator, and they're going after the wrong source. The Doom 2005 movie with The Rock was copying Doom 3 and Aliens. No. Doom 3 is unrelated to the original Doom game. Doom 3 is basically a horror game. And by horror game, what I mean is the graphics are so outdated, it's terrifying. I understand the time the game came out. It's years later, and I think the pixel art just looks better. Personally, I think primitive CG just doesn't hold up. But I think that might just be me. Maybe others agree with me, but early CGI just will never look good compared to today, compared even to then. I mean, I think the only good CGI back then was the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. But anyways, so I have the urge to make something look good, look kind of like the game, but look better. Because the BFG prop, and what I'm trying to get to is the BFG prop, BFG 9000 prop in Doom Annihilation is this dinky little gun. The BFG should be giant. It is a massive gun. This thing, I mean, in the original game it had multiple shots, it had more than 3, and then the newer game has about 2 to 3. The BFG should be used to take out tons of enemies. Not just one zombie that comes out of nowhere, and then she has to fire it again to kill another zombie thing, and to get into the whole Doom guy or Doom girl thing. It doesn't matter what gender the main character is. What matters is the character needs to be in some like power armor, or like something close to like Matthew's Mjolnir armor, and be a badass. Be someone like if we were going that female route, someone like Ripley. Perfect. Or Samus Aran. Or if we want to go the guy way, how I personally would prefer it because Doom's character is male, go something like Arnold Schwarzenegger. That would work perfectly. So, but anyways, I think this prop, now granted, I don't think it looks perfect, but I think once it's finished, it'll look pretty nice. And this will probably be one of many different movie, video game props, or stuff I built in a long line of them, because I actually really enjoy it. So yeah. Oh, this isn't the only Doom thing I've actually made. Hold up one second. So before I started working on the BFG, or the other thing I'm about to show you guys, I made Doom's Super Shotgun. It's PVC, PVC's plasters. Anyways, PVC and a pistol, cowboy pistol, revolver, and it's got a clicking noise. So I think ultimately it came out pretty nice. Very lightweight, which I really like. And it's a little long, but I didn't have a PVC cutter or anything on hand. And now knowing that, I think it should be a little shorter. I think the barrel length should be closer to that, so cut about 6 inches off it. But I think it came out pretty nice looking. I would like to redo the handle part over here and cut it, but I think overall, I think this came out really nice. I actually fooled some people out my scout trip thinking it's real, but nope, it's PVC and spray paint. That's all it is. And then the other thing that I've made based off Doom Eternal, the newest Doom game, is the Doomslayer's Crucible Blade. I'm actually working on a second version of this. As you can see, this is kind of floppy. It has a lot to do with the handle. There isn't any... what the problem with it is it needs like a skeleton or something to really support it. And I cut the cardboard without the grain, and I should have cut it up the grain so it's more sturdy. But, yeah. And if that doesn't work, I can still kind of use it as like a grab hammer and just hold it like right here, because the weak points are here and here. And, yeah, so definitely want to make another version of this, probably make it out of wood or something. But, yeah. I mean, it's obvious that I really do have a passion for this stuff, but to see some people just not take the source material seriously, or just not want to do anything with the source material, or not try to do something with it, and fail, and then look at the games, and see the cinematic trailer for Doom 2016, and go, that was really good. Doomslayer, it's got demons he's fighting. Short, it works. So maybe Doom doesn't work as a full movie, but maybe it would work as a short film. Or something like that. And the passion of the Doom community and id Software is there. I feel like a Doom movie could be made, but I think one of the issues is they don't care enough to actually make it even close to the original games, or just... I think the ultimate problem with the movies is they're trying to make it Alien when they should be making Doom. And I will leave it at that. I'm very passionate about Doom. I'm actually thinking about making my own little short film of it. And it's a little obvious that I've got 3 of the biggest, coolest weapons from Doom. I would love to make the Unmaker from Doom, but that's just not going to happen. The Unmaker is very tube-like, and it kind of looks like a bone, or a lot of bones. I know that there will be a picture on screen, probably. But the Unmaker, as cool as it is, I don't have really anything I could do to make it. Make it in a scale that would work. But I'm happy with this. Need to paint the BFG, need to do another one of the Crucible blades, but yeah, so these are work in progress Doom weapons and stuff. For armor, I'm not going to get into armor. I would love to do a full Doom set, but I actually prefer Master Chief's armor set, so I think Master Chief's armor is just, in my personal opinion, more unique looking than the Doomslayers. But that's just me personally, so. Anyways, this is rant RT264. I'm mostly in frame. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of long, but yeah. So, this is rant RT264. Peace out, guys.